Welcome back to the channel, guys and girls, or welcome to the channel if you're new. In this video, we got a new loading screen to start off with. Also, we complete Stage 5 and Stage 6 of the Wanted JOSS quests. So we finally got our pulse laser cannon, and let's get into it. So in the intro here, we're going to show some of the quests, and then we're going to get right into our scenic view for dropping. So as you can see, we haven't done anything yet. We're still getting into the intro of the daily quests. Week 3, we're still waiting for a day, and this is where we're at for our milestones. So we are waiting for the stage 5 here to collect mineral samples from stones using the laser. So as per usual, we have a scenic view for dropping in just to give a nice calm, pleasant viewing before we get in the rampage. So we do still have our crown from the previous video, but we don't hold on to it for long. Here we go. Let's get into it. So we are dropping in a wolf lair. You can see one person directly in front of us. Now I was kind of stunned on how I didn't win this battle here. There's also another one down below. So I'm completely covered behind these boxes. I got the sensor scanning the area. Hit the guy for 120. I have 150 health. Hit him for another 20, and then he got finished. So I hit him for at least 140. He still had 36 health. I was shocked. But anyway, let's get into the main part of the video. So somehow I took damage from that guy just barely backing up into me. That's never happened when I'm driving for some reason. But I did take damage here. So I had a big mistake there. I didn't have the twin fire reloaded, so that could have been very deadly. Should have reloaded while I was up on my builds. I just didn't think I was almost out of rounds. So here, the fish is just really angry. I don't know if I accidentally hit him or what happened here, but he was instantly enraged. And we did defeat Fish Stick. We threw a sensor down over here, so that is our sensor. And then we finally find our pulse laser cannon, as you can see here. Our plasma burst laser. And just as soon as we get to the first stone, we start lasering it. Probably would have been easier to find a smaller stone, but we just went to the first one, and there we go. We have our mineral sample. And the next stage, stage 6, is to analyze the mineral at the lab, which will be at the mosses up here, magic mosses, down below in the basement with JOSS. But there was several people here, so we got sidetracked, started focusing on all the people. Get 3 eliminations, 34 people remaining. So as you can see, we're walking further and further away from Magic Mosses, which is where our quest is finishing off at. So we are quite distracted at this point. We've got 6 eliminations though, 29 people remaining. Eight eliminations with 27 people remaining. We make it back to Magic Mosses, and then somebody starts firing again. So we ended up going after these guys. We're almost there, we're right at the door. But we seemed that we're close to having 10 eliminations, so that was our main focus at this point. So at that point I was trying to pickaxe when I got in the vehicle, but I had a weapon out, so it wouldn't let me pickaxe. If you're not using a code, use somebody's code. I use Loya, which will pop up on the screen here. I don't have a code to be used though, so just anybody that you watch, if you do buy things from the item shop, go ahead and use their code. It doesn't cost any extra and it does help them out. So several weeks ago we had issues with the music licensing on our videos, and it restricted YouTube's sharing capability. So a lot of people weren't actually getting the video shared. So if you are watching this video, please go back and watch at least the last couple of videos if you'd like. It would help out a lot, and it is greatly appreciated. Thank you. Let's get back to it. This is a separate game, and I did not get to make it to Magic Moss's lab, so that's our next step here. As you can see, we're still working on stage 6 of 6. I did see some little toes behind this train here. So we got 4 eliminations, 50 people remaining. We're finally making it back to Magic Mosses. As you can see, there's guards up front, so we just wanted to enter in through the side panel here. I wanted to peek around the corner, make sure there was no more guards inside. Just checking every little corner just because I know I'm going to be communicating with JOSS here in a second. I want to make sure there's nobody around. So I did see that there was a thing on the table here, so we clicked on it, and that completes the quest for the Wanted JOSS quests. So we have all 6 completed. We did try to go through some of these tabs, but they were all similar to before, so there was no reason to continue on. Now the main focus of the game is just going to be gameplay, so let's get into that part of the video. We got 4 eliminations, 38 people remaining. There was somebody snooping around up top. I was going to leave, and then I decided to try and take him out. It doesn't seem like an aggressive person, so it's probably an NPC. And as you can see, when I edited, the person got trapped in the corner over here. So we no-scoped this guy. It only hit him for 88. So we did try sentineling him, and the sentinel missed. So we switched over to the combat. Sorry, it was collateral damage, not combat. We jump shot this guy for 108, and then he ended up building to heal. So as we were doing this, we tried focusing on his walls, and he just kept building. We didn't want to get too close because he might actually have something up his sleeve. We didn't want to to risk it. And you can actually see him here in the corner behind this edited wall. But then he started shooting sticky nades at us. And this went on for several minutes. As you can see, the timeline says 1:17 right now. And then we're at 38 seconds now. We looked all around for this guy, could not find him. So he's actually just bunkering back into his box at the very bottom here. After a while, we gave up because the storm is pushing in on us, so we decided to move. And as we look back here, we're in the top 10. And you can see a build being finished editing right here. So he was in the box the whole time and just now edited it out. And now you can see the scope light. So he's still trying to sticky nade us. And we did sneak in a shot right there to finish him off. So we got 7 eliminations, 9 people remaining. I had to emote on this guy just because he was box covering the whole time and sticky nading me. I usually don't like doing it because it's toxic, but I felt like that guy deserved it. So this guy does have a medallion and a crown apparently. There's a third party over here waiting for us, plus he's got a hired character. This guy came in with a kneecapper, so it was time for us to leave. So we have a suspicious ending in this video, so stay tuned for the ending. And this guy, I don't understand how he was eliminated. I went back in the video and tried finding it. I healed with the water sprite, and then hopped in the vehicle and left, and then as we cleared this cliff, we got an elimination for fall damage. I don't know if there was a guy in the car, or if he was coming off the cliff when we went over it. So we got a guy off to our east, and then this guy here. So you can hear the mammoth pistol being fired as we were firing on this guy. And he's sneaking up from the storm. So it's 1v1, and I was focused on this guy pretty good, but I missed probably 60% of my shots here. I did want to take some minis before progressing, and plus we had to reload. We have 10 seconds left for storm, and we have to go quite a ways. I do have some medkits though, so I wasn't really too concerned. At this point, I thought this game was mine for sure. I got top 10, or 10 eliminations, second place so far. I wanted to heal up all the health that I needed for the storm here. And as you can see, the guy is starting to creep in, so I decided to switch over. So now he's on top of the builds. He ended up sticking behind and tried firing on us, and he did get us. We ended up dying to storm there. So there's the guy with medallion that was in front of us. And it looks like he was eliminated by this guy here. So we shot some nades as he was going for the loot. And then he just started running with some shockwaves. We tried chasing him down here. So this guy's got to be at like 12 health right now because of how many times we hit him. Plus he's taking storm damage. It is probably only a 3-tick because it's 12 people remaining. We missed every single one of those shots, and that probably would have finished him off here. I should have been spamming my nades here to try and keep up with him, but I didn't quite know what direction he was in. Once we get to this cliff part, I did see him over this cliff here though. And I probably could have caught up to him with 2 shockwaves, but I didn't shoot anymore. So here's the awkward thing I was talking about for the end of the video. If you liked the video, thanks for watching. Please like it for more people to see it. Click subscribe if you'd like to see more. Thanks again. Stay safe, stay positive. Have an amazing day. Here comes the finish that I was talking about. We got booted out of the game before it even finished.